Up early, gonna cut this video, man, while I'm on my way to work. Talk about every black woman thinks they're a bad bish. And, you know, I actually cut this video yesterday, man, but I had got a call. I saved it, but I just say, you know what, let's do a completely different video, right? But, so, I don't know if it'll turn out as well as the first one, but it is what it is, right? So, I did a video talking about women are overinflated, right? And basically what that means is like inflation, things that are usually are exceeding in their value. They're overpriced. Pretty much the very bland definition of it. And you know, and a lot of that got to do with the internet. And a lot of black women feel the same way. You know, I done seen women say they think they bad bitches, and I'm looking like, ain't no way you think that. I got a family member, which I ain't saying no names. She told me I'm thick, I'm bad, and her sister looked at her and said, girl, you is not thick, you fat, you know, you ain't no bad bitch. And they sat there and argued over it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I sat out of it. I get out of those type of arguments, whatever. I just enjoyed the show. And that's the honest truth. A lot of these women you see on the internet, they got these standards, you know what I'm saying? And then you see the baby daddy, he don't meet none of the standards. You know, they kill dudes for having messed up baby daddies, right? Or baby mamas, excuse me. They kill dudes. Oh, look at your baby mama and this, that, and the third. But nobody talk about the bum baby daddy that she done had. She want a dude that's 6'3", you know, 220 pounds, play for the New York Knicks and stuff, and her daddy couldn't play for the New York crack dealers. Couldn't play for the dope fiends in New Jersey. Dude 5'5", walk with a waddle, sloop-footed. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had a baller belly, had a gut since he was, you know, in the 5th grade. But, and you see them, man, you be like, you know, you see these women and dudes be talking about you gorgeous under the comment section, you fine, and these chicks be hit. They got more stomach than they got behind. And they got them smoker weed lips and shit. You be looking like, bruh, well, I can have a man when I want to. You know what? I don't doubt that. Y'all can say, oh, the simps done inflated the game, but you know what the women don't understand, you know, women are being loved. They're told, I fall in love so quickly and then be single the next week. What they don't understand is the attention that they getting on the internet. And I got to do another her in real life verse, her on social media part to the series. And I hopefully get to broaden the playlist as well too for y'all. But you know, but what they don't understand is his lust. It's all sexual. He just want to hit. He might not even be attracted to you. It's just that it could be the horny hour. You know what I'm saying? His testosterone could be rising. See, women can't put themselves in men's shoes, right? They can't do it. It's too simple for them. They say, well, it can't be this easy. It's just as simple as sex. And when he get to sex and he keep it moving, you didn't have nothing else to offer. You know, he didn't have to get a commitment. He just got the sex, and that's all it was. He not gonna wife you. He not gonna want to be with you when he get to know the real you. You know, after the sex wasn't even that good. When he meet you, he noticed that everything you do was filtered, photoshopped, angles. And I got a saying. I say the profile pictures, the pictures on the internet never match the live, right? Or the profile pictures never match the in person. And I'm gonna tell y'all about this, right? And you know, I'm gonna give y'all an example real quick. It never do. And like the rapper Ruby Rose said, she is gorgeous from what I've seen. She's a very beautiful woman. So I don't know without the makeup and the baby hair is done like she got natural hair and all that, but I don't sure without the makeup. But she let the cat out the bag and say every woman Photoshop her picture. So think about it. They Photoshop in the picture. They got makeup, lashes, lip gloss, lip liner. They got girdles on, you know, waist trainers, right? They using angles to make it look like they got booty. They using heels to make their legs look a bit better. They using certain jeans and padding to make it look like they got an ass. Basically, you got a Mr. Potato Head ass chick. So when you be thinking these chicks bad on the internet, bro, you gotta, you know, take it down a notch. You ain't you ain't, you know, she ain't showing her teeth in none of her first 10 profile pictures. My favorite is when the fat chicks don't never show their lower body. All they do is show their cleavage and their upper head. Then you already know what it is. You know what you're getting yourself into. You know? So once you actually, you know, you look at it and you get them in person, then you just like, it's just recreational use. She don't look as good as she do. They use the angles, they suck their stomach in, they using Photoshop, they using filters on top of makeup. That shit should be illegal. It should be illegal. I remember I seen this one girl on the internet, she looked on the internet, she looked good. So I'm at Fairlane Mall. Y'all know I live in Detroit if y'all didn't know. So that's like slightly outside of Detroit, and Dearborn is the most populated Arab community city in the world, right? Imagine driving through there 9/11. I'll tell you, that was horrific, right? I can remember like it was yesterday, but nonetheless, so I seen this girl at the end of the month, bruh. She looked great online, but I seen her in person instantly. Like, I'm not even interested. She looked terrible in person. She had shit hanging out. You know, she had a gut. You know, it wasn't a big gut. She wasn't a big girl, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it did not look good. Did not look good. She had makeup on, and they're like, oh no. You know what I'm saying? You be thinking these girls look good, great, and man, dude. But on the internet, with all her tricks and her her accessories and the photoshops and the filters and all that type of stuff, these girls be looking worn out, bruh. They be looking worn out. So that's why they feel like they bad bitches, because of the internet. But even before the internet, you kind of got the feeling that black women always felt like they looked better than what they were. You know, they always had you know, where they thought they was bad. I remember seeing aunties and cousins and motherfucking girls around the neighborhood that thought they was better than what they really looked. You know, you remember that. I remember these things. You know, I remember these things. They thought they was better than what they actually look like. I'm bad and I'm beautiful. You don't know what he missing out on, and you don't know what you like, dude. And I'm looking, you know, and I'm like, dude, you ain't that good looking. But they all feel that way. A lot of them feel that way, and a lot of them don't know they ugly, and especially when you get attention online. But they don't know how to operate. It's just lust. Dudes don't even look. Like, sometimes if a dude being horny is a dangerous drug for a male. Listen to me. It's a dangerous drug for a male. Especially when you're young, you really can't control your hormones and stuff of that nature. You in high school, you know, or whatever, you know, you young in your 20s, man, you damn near trying to leave something with leave the club with something. And women think because you conquer them in sex, that make them a bad bitch and make them desirable. It's just lust. It's just lust. It's just lust. When dudes hit you up in your DM, it ain't because they wanna be with you. 9 times out of 10, they just want to hit you. And therefore, women take that as, you know, well, I'm in demand. And that's why you see women on the internet say, I'm in love, I found the one, and then next week or next month, if it lasts that long, now they single again. It don't take long for a woman to fall in love. It don't. It don't. It don't take long for a woman to fall in love. And it don't take long for her to fall out of it sometime either, to be real. You know? But they don't know how to separate lust. They don't know how to separate lust from real interest. A lot of guys' interest is just lust when it comes to the internet. And then when they meet you, you ain't even desirable. Your person, just how you could say, they could say a dude can talk his way out of being with a girl. She can be physically attractive, but as soon as you open your mouth and say something wild, she could be like, no, I did that before. I'll tell you a story real quick. I was, me and somebody went to the casino or whatever. So we seen these two chicks, whatever. So I went up to her. I was like, "You cute for a dark skinned chick." She got mad as hell. She got mad, instantly turned off. I ain't really care. Shit, I just said it. She was ready to give me the number. She probably could have left with us that day. My nigga was bad as hell. He like, "You can take the hoes off." I ain't really. She was straight though. She was alright. You know, I wasn't nothing like I missed out on. That shit was hilarious, dog. That nigga was like, "Why did you say that shit, dog?" I thought the shit was funny, man. What Mr. Jap say? He said, "I'm gonna start going up to dark skinned chicks and saying, 'Is you from Sudan or you from Ghana?' I'm gonna do that shit. That's a great prank." That's an excellent prank for y'all pranksters out there on YouTube, which I don't condone that. That's an excellent prank. You know, you from Ghana? All them dark skinned chicks been to put a bullet in your head. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, dog, that shit was hilarious. But yeah, women don't. I mean, even though they desire sex just as much and more than men sometimes. And I don't think men, like a lot of young men, don't understand that. But yeah, every black woman think they a bad bitch. Attention don't equal a bad bitch. Ugly chicks get a bad bitch. Chicks with good bodies get a lot of attention. And ugly faces. Chicks that's cute with nobody. You know what I'm saying? You got chicks that's average that get attention. Attention is nothing. You got to think about this. What's your retention rate? And a lot of women are, look here, y'all won't believe this, but I learned this, and I might do a video on this sometime this week, a short dinner video. Y'all won't believe this, but I remember going to like the little family get-togethers and stuff, man, and the whole thing was, you know, women in the family, their retention rate, how can you keep them in? You know, that's a huge, women are valued on how they keep them in. If they can retain them in. And I think a lot of this is not coming to the Thanksgiving lonely, coming to the barbecue lonely, coming to Labor Day, Easter lonely, coming to Christmas dinners lonely, not having a man. And I seen a lot of women in my family keep up with dudes that did some treacherous shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to say they kept a man for the sake of, you know, that's where women value is if they can keep a man. That's their value. That's their value. So young women don't, that's they understand this. They getting attention, but what's your retention rate? What is it? Are you getting the man that you want? Are you keeping him the man that you want? Or is he coming home to you? Is y'all living together? Is y'all building together? Are you helping them build? You know what I'm saying? So that's what women are judged on, if they can keep a man. And a woman is gonna come in the comment section line. I guarantee you, that's what women value in. When they get around other women, you know what I'm saying? It's about keeping them in. When they get around the women in the family, it's about keeping them in. That's what they judge them on. Your weight and how you can keep them in. You bring a new man, ooh girl, he fine. Where you get him from? Then the next holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas come around, they broke up. Ooh, you could keep him happy. There was a video on the internet where the grandma was talking to the baby, the toddler, telling, you know, this is, she was cooking some stew. She was like, "This is why your mama can't keep a man." She said, "This is keep a man stew." You know how many girls in the comment section like, "What's the ingredients to the stew? What's the ingredients to the stew?" You know what I'm saying? Well, women don't understand. You know, men are not monogamous by trade. That's European stuff. But you know what? I'll say that for that video. I'll try to get that video in at lunch for y'all. But yeah, every black woman think they a bad bitch. They do. They think they're better than what they look. And this is why a large majority of them will not get married. What's like 60 or 70% of them will not get married? It might even be more than that. It might be more than that. A large majority of them won't get married. And don't say, well, most men don't want to get married. Any sane men that know the playbook don't want to get married. Only them old Southern Baptist James Brown perm wearing want to get married. Don't no real man want to get married who know the game. Don't no real actual man that know what marriage entails want to get married unless they find that very, very special woman and they ready to settle down. Most men, you know, men are naturally not monogamous. They built for polygamy. That's why God gave you this 100,000 round clip to impregnate multiple women every day for every day of the year. So don't come in here with that. But most these women, all these black women think they bad. They think they deserve more than what they get. And when you meet them, you know, a lot of times their personality is what turns you off. It's what turns you off. You could be physically attracted, you know, she could be look good on the internet, look good in person, but you get to know her and it's just like, I'm good, bro. You could be like, I'm good. No, thank you. No, thank you. And that's a real thing, bro. And being a bad bitch is just not, or being attractive to a man, being attractive is just not physically, bro. Physically, it get the fish get the fish around the hook. With the hook of men, you gotta have personality. You gotta be able to hold a conversation. They be talking about, well, guys can't hold a conversation. Neither can a lot of women hold a conversation. They can't talk. They don't have confidence around dudes. They expect the man to pay for the date, carry the conversation, do everything for a piece of box, and then the box don't even be shit. Because if y'all was such bad bitches, if y'all box was so good, that'll keep a dude around at least, you know, 6 months. So y'all box don't even be shit neither. So that's crazy. You a bad bitch. You Mr. Potato Head building bitch. All these trinkets and gadgets that you wear, eyeliner, eyelashes, filters, photoshops, you know what I'm saying, angles, heels, push bras, all this, girdles and all that stuff. Like I said before, that's why you look, you know, Corey Holcomb say, you know what, man, you ain't no bad bitch. I seen you without the makeup, without your lashes on. He's right. So all these women, you look bad, they wear makeup to the gym, they wear makeup just to get on live, they doing their makeup. Man, these chicks, bro, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm trying to tell you. Then you ain't even got into personal hygiene, pH balance. You ain't got into finances, credit. You don't even got to know, you know, if she go to the doctor. You ain't got to see her mic chart, her STI, her, you know, none of that. So it's so many different layers to this. You don't know her values on religion. You don't know her values on raising kids. You don't even know if a lot of these chicks hiding that they got kids. I mean, you can go on and on. So, you know, a bad bitch, and, you know, for, you know, their definition is just physically. But if you looking for a woman, you know, they looking for a man, you know, they want a man to keep a man. It's a lot of boxes that you got to check. It's a tremendous amount of boxes that they need to check as a woman. Can you cook? Are you clean? You know, you ain't got to be the cleanest person. Most women, they are, like, I don't want to say junky, but they live in, like, clutter. They got so many clothes, throwing the clothes around and all that. So that's just something you're going to have to deal with. But I can't deal with filthy, nasty, don't believe in cleaning, don't believe in doing stuff. Like, I ain't going to ask nobody to do nothing that I can't do. I cook, clean, I can do all that shit myself. But when you start bringing dirt, you start bringing baggage, start bringing debt into the equation, I don't need that. So that's digging a little deeper into being a bad bitch. So she passed the physical attraction, she passed, you know, the verbal attraction. Then you gotta know, you know, get her past, you got kids, you know, all this. Then you gotta see if the box good, see if she do, man, like I said before, this is a reason why, you know, a lot of dudes, some of y'all gonna sit here and lie and not agree with it. It's why a lot of dudes keep a couple ugly ducklings on the team, because the ugly ducklings kind of keep you in the perspective, because they doing everything to get you to commit. They sucking the bone off that thing, man. They bring you food, they cooking, they cleaning, they doing all your fantasies, they give you threesomes, foursomes, fivesomes if you into that type of stuff. They going to get bitches for you, she going to get the liquor for you. When you call, she over to do whatever you want to do for you. You know what I'm saying? She there like 911, my guy. She there like 911. She there like 911. So that's one thing you got to remember. That's why dudes kind of, you know, keep a couple average or ugly, little slightly below average chicks with, you know, you see ugly chick coming out the apartment complex in the morning with her hoodie on, covered up. She got fat ass and titties. One day you catch her coming in at night, you like, oh man, you know, she a 4-3 in the face, 5 in the 4 in the face. 5 ain't that bad, but you know, but she got body. I still hit it. That's why dudes keep them women around and keep them in rotation, because, you know, now if you meet a girl, a good looking girl that check all them boxes, then you let her go. But most of them bad chicks, them 9s, because 10s don't exist, them 8s, barely 9s, because them like that, they trash in bed. They lazy in bed. Average black woman is lazy in bed. But you know what? I'm not going to get into that. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Peace.